Alright, hey, hi, hello. How's it going, guys? My name is ZetaRayZod, and welcome back to more Not For Broadcast. Now, before I begin, be sure to like, subscribe, and get that bell on so you stay up to date on all my latest videos. So this is actually, apparently the segment is called the finale, so I'm assuming this is actually the last one. We just finished off the first segment. I actually had to go through it again, it didn't save, so I just kind of like did what I remembered doing. And now we're moving on to the second segment. Do believe it's like a wheel of fortune kind of thing, and like homemade gifts making and something like that. So it's a pretty fun segment. But yeah, I'm curious to see what Disrupt's gonna do next. So yeah, just gotta wait until it starts again. There we go.
With the sound. It's bad out there. We're being stretched again. Have to use a high
Is it because of the storm?
It's a revolution, Colin. Well, can you ask them to keep it down a bit?
All right.
Jenny, where's Glenn? Can we get him out here? I'm not sure about this grandma one.
Oh, he's right with our other guests at the moment.
Who's
What did it say,
Glenn?
Grandma?
Oh,
Yes, grandmother's arsehole. It's much better.
Okay, everyone, if I can have your attention, please. Sarah just needs a word.
Apparently there's been some sort of disturbance near the studio. Now I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but I wanted to let you know that I've asked for extra security and they're already on their way.
Okay, 10 seconds, so positions and pose.
Okay, this time you've said it.
Laughing, and we're going in 5,
who's going?
4, 3.
Has the audience gone to sleep? Remember the effect buttons.
Can't wait to taste Patrick's pie. I don't know, I think I could wait.
Well, here it is, fresh out the oven.
Well, it does look amazing. Gordon, how did our Patrick do?
Well, let's just say that pie's got more crust than my grandmother's arsehole.
Well, thank you for that. Well, come on, try it, dig in. Okay.
Oh my God. Oh Lord.
And a little glass of comfort for Robert, I think.
But now you better go and get ready for that next feature.
Every night we play a game of Wheel of Truth with our celebrity guests. But I know what you're thinking. Megan, we've only got one celeb guest. We'll observe you as well observed. Well then, I'd better bring her around.
One for the state of the nation.
What do you think?
And one for me.
Oh, he just keeps
Author,
drinking.
lawyer and thinker. I mean, she's only the blooming team leader. It's Julia Thornbury.
I think you might be using those sound effects a little too much there.
Okay, take it chill.
Darling, it's so good to see you.
Oh, Megan, you look incredible.
Stop it, I was just about to say the same thing. Now, don't get too comfortable. It's time to head over to Robin and Patrick as we play Wheel of Truth.
Spice it up with some audience responses, Alex.
That's right, it's that part of the show where we pit our celebs against each other to see if we can break them. That's right, Robin. They're gonna spin the wheel to pick a round, and it could be anything from box of flies to slap my face. They really have no idea.
Lovely.
In store. So up first we have Jordan. Let's give it a spin. Here we go.
Okay, let's see what you've landed on. Okay, it's fact or fib. Jordan, is it true that you've been known to order takeaway for a dinner party and pass it off as your own cooking?
It's one fucking time.
One time!
Well, I think if that pie was anything to go by, you did them a favour.
Oh, not so fast there, Julia. Fact or fib? We heard you've got a very interesting way of saving time during the laundry.
Oh my
Go on, why don't you tell us about it?
You absolute no, I can't. Okay, we're just okay.
Once, we fought and died for the right to an informed choice. We had journalists we could trust, so we made decisions for the common good.
Yeah, I'm not talking that much. I just want to
and we
listen to
took
the
it for
story.
granted. And now,
I'm curious to see what he's gonna
now
do.
we have bread and circuses. So eat your sandwiches and enjoy your clowns while you can.
Honestly, raise my taxes. We're clearly not paying you enough.
Come to my dressing room after the show. We'll sort you out.
Oh, are you blushing, Patrick? Is all this talk of bras embarrassing you?
I mean, I'm not blushing. Come on then, you, Julia. Spin the bloody wheel.
Let's do it.
What's gonna happen? I'm so curious.
Okay, here we go. It's guess that face. I'm going to show you a picture and you simply have to guess that face. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Julia. Oh, who's that?
Oh my God!
Is that you?
Yes! Look, it was a very difficult time fashion-wise.
That hairdo is fucking hilarious.
No, don't. I think it's sweet.
The mullet is as popular now as it's ever been.
Oh, well, don't get too ahead of yourself there. Jordan, who is this? Does that look familiar at all?
Wow! Well, I'm glad I was getting fashion advice from someone who managed to make 7 look like 85.
Just what the doctor ordered.
I look like I'm haunting the
It's just-
fucking play.
He's an alcoholic now.
To move on. Jordan, let's have another spin.
Okay, here we
True.
It's my go, Dad. You go. Go on. Sorry, I'm so keen. Let's go so much. Oh, well, you're in for a treat. Yeah.
It's fact or fish. Okay, if you look under your podiums, you will find a lovely fish smoothie. Now, I'm going to ask you both a question, and all you have to do is answer it honestly, or else you'll have to drink the smoothie. Okay? Are you ready for the question? Yes. Here we go. Which of your esteemed hosts is the more talented one?
Oh.
Cop out.
How is it? How is it?
Oh, we made it extra fishy.
I need my fucking mouth. Do you know how much these taste buds are worth?
Well, we've got time for one more quick spin, so go, Julia, go!
I keep forgetting to press the emotions buttons. Oh.
Okay, so, Julia, take a look in that box under your desk there.
What's going on?
I think Lord Cheeks
Oh,
is
it's
trying
Lord
to
Cheeks.
get in on the game. Oh, bless him.
Julia, what have you got in that box? It's not cheese, is it?
Another one, Mr. Bozeman. Don't mind if I do, Mr. Bozeman.
Lingles? What am I supposed to do with these?
Well, give it a go for us.
But I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
Come on. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Whoa, she actually can't juggle. Holy cow.
She's fucking doing it. Wow.
Juggling is hard.
So impressive, I have to say, unexpected. Wow, gosh, that was our game of Wheel of Truth, and my God, wasn't that fun?
Okay.
That hit the spot.
But now it's time to head over to Megan in Crafty Corner.
With SFX, less is more, Alex.
That's right, you join me in Crafty Corner, where today I'm going to be ably assisted by Julia. Come on over here. Goodness me, I don't know how you're keeping your dinner down. I can still smell that fish.
Well, to be honest, I've had worse. I used to eat at Peter Clement's house.
Oh, well, I hope you've got your artsy hat on, because today we're going to be making something very close to my heart. It's our little studio. Look at that. Isn't it adorable? Oh, all of us there on the sofa. Wow. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, is that all you in there? Yeah, it is. If we could just get a little zoom in. There we are. Oh, I don't know about you, Julia, but I always leave my holiday shopping to the last minute.
Oh, every year. I do it every year.
Well, luckily these make amazing gifts. Shall we get cracking?
Oh, well, not much left in the bottle. Maybe not too.
Here, and Julia, that's it. Grab those scissors. I just want you to get rid of this front panel here.
Perfect. Will do.
Are you big celebrators in your house, Julia?
yes, no. In my house, we show our love through food, like big dinners, loads of drink.
Absolutely right. That's the best bit about any holiday. It's all that food.
This bit as well.
Absolutely right. Cutting along the line there. Do be careful with the scissors at home. Make sure you're being supervised if you
tough.
are a child. There we go. Fabulous.
There we
Okay, so it's going to look a little something like this, and I've got one here I made earlier. We painted it with a bit of poster paint, white to match our lovely curtains here in the studio, but you can obviously have whichever backdrop you like.
Like a nice shiny gold number.
Well, exactly right. So we're going to make bits of our set
Yeesh, I'm
now
messing
to
that
put
up.
in the studio, perhaps a little desk. So I'm just going to grab this piece of card. I've just got it from a little cereal box packet. I think you... I'll give you this one, Julia. Shall
thank
I?
you
There
so
you go.
much.
And all you need to do is cut along the
Lovely.
lines there. Fabulous. So what's the best part of any Leaders' Day dinner, do you reckon?
I don't even have to think about it. Really? I love the 3 potato pie.
Potato pie, I don't know that one.
You know, with the chips covered in the mash or wrapped up in a jacket potato. Is that just me that does that?
I don't know, but that sounds starchy. Well done, Julia. So now she's folding over a little bit there. What it's going to look like at
What's
the
gonna
end
happen?
is this little rectangular shape there. And we're going to pop it in the middle. A bit of sticky tape on the back there so it sticks down. Now we need a sofa. That's what we need next. We're going to make that out of a lovely paper cup. Having fun down there, knocking it all over.
I got one though, Megan.
Good, fantastic.
And clickety-click.
Along the line here, down the middle. Exactly right. Then when you've done that, around the bottom and again around the top. Well done. When you're done,
Oh, there we go.
it's going to look a little something like this. And look what I've done there. I've stuck some felt down. Nice and comfortable sofas.
Yes, can't have our tiny Megan having an uncomfortable sofa, can
Well,
we?
absolutely not.
She'll be on the phone to her tiny agent and getting someone tiny fired.
Yeah. Well, there's only one thing missing, isn't there, Julia? What is that?
A higher caliber of guests.
Nearly, it's people. So all we've done to make our little people is we've stuck a cocktail stick into a bottle cap. We just need a face for that now. I've got a good one here. I know it well. It's me. I'm going to stick it down there. A little bit of sticky tape. Oh, my felt's going everywhere. There we go. Oh, I'm a bit lonely. Let's take Robin and Patrick over. Sitting down on the couch over there.
There you go. And well, I'll make myself just comfortable just there.
And these, of course, are all made and cut out of our favourite newspapers or magazines. So you can have any guests you like. Julia, is there anyone else you'd like in the studio?
Oh yes, well, I'm going to be playing Wheel of Truth with Ronnie from Heatrash.
Nice.
Yes, put that away. Yes, he's going to be teaching me choreography, and I'll be teaching him foreign policy.
And of course, you can decorate them however you want. Perhaps you're a bit, I don't know, nostalgic for the old look of our studio. We've got the blue studio down there. Or even a bit of retro red. I've got Sheila Quickstep being interviewed there by...
Oh look, it's Jeremy.
Sorry, that's not supposed to be...
Oh, Mama, that is blazing. Oh, bloody hell, is this still on?
Time for a break. When we come back, I'll be on the couch of chat talking to some of you. And I
She's taking
just
over, huh?
cannot wait. We'll be back after these messages.
Why do we bother, Alex? What's the point? It's not like this is even close to journalism anymore. How did I let it get this far?
Oh boy.
Advancements by Julia Salisbury is now available for all. These stories from my formative years in the uneven past are lovingly narrated by
Jeez, she's taking over.
Should we be worried? We've got the Prime Minister here.
It's good that she's here. She's the reason for the extra security.
Are we going to need it?
Possibly. They're back.
Oh,
It's not very reassuring.
I know. Good thing I'm not your mum, right?
jeez. What's gonna happen? This should be the final segment of the game. So I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. Are they gonna take over? Is Jeremy gonna come back? Ooh, exciting news.
It's an honest account of my
But apparently that guy that we just saw, the actor, if I'm not mistaken, something Clumberbatch or something like that. Apparently one of the tips that were showing up on the loading screen is that if we had caught him doing something, we would have changed it. I'm not sure how that That would have worked out.
Both at the same time, Colin?
That is not a thing.
Oh yeah, tortoises are runs in my family. Springs are huge in circuses and casinos. And brothels.
Brothels, obviously.
Everybody okay in here?
Yeah, we would be if you stopped asking us questions like that.
We're expecting troublemakers, but nothing serious. You might hear some noises, but it's nothing to be concerned about. The services know what they're doing.
So, nobody freak out when the shooting starts, okay? The show must go on and all that. Tits and teeth. Oh, God, sorry, sir.
Thank you, Jenny. Tits and teeth, armed and ready.
10 seconds, everybody. God, kill
Best in
me.
the business, she is.
In 5, 4,
Alright, here we go.
3.
Welcome back to the nightly show where it's time for the Prime Minister to face the toughest critics in the territories. You lot out there.
Call us on the usual numbers with your questions for the Prime Minister.
First up, we have Humphrey from Hamble Bamblebury.
Lovely place. I'm hoping to retire there.
Oh, good choice.
Are you there, Humphrey? Hello, Humphrey. Oh, we appear to have lost Humphrey. We'll try and get him back, but let's go to another call in the meantime. Who have we got next, Patrick?
Next up, we've got Mandy from Arsminster. Oh, I don't think I'll
Arsminster.
be retiring there.
Hi, Mandy. You're through to the Prime Minister. What's your question?
Huh.
Hello? Hello? Mandy?
Why did not picking up?
What's going on, Jenny?
I'm trying not to talk to the crew.
Jenny?
The lines are down.
Ooh.
Oh, well, call down to maintenance and get
We can't. All the lines are down.
Well, apologies to our viewers at home. We seem to have a few technical gremlins making mischief behind the scenes. So while we're getting back up and running, Patrick has a couple of questions that were sent in by our viewers earlier this week.
I do? Oh, yes. Yes, no, of course I do. Well, our first question is from Trisha, who lives on Camera Avenue. And what she really wants to know... Lock the door! Lock the fucking door!
CCO, seal the doors!
Oh.
You're Jenny, aren't you? Come here. Don't be afraid, Jenny. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to hurt anyone if we don't have to. All I want you to do is to keep the show on the air. Do you understand? Just do your job and everything will be all right.
Oh,
okay?
crap.
Don't be afraid, Jenny.
You two, on your knees over there. Move!
Oh, boy.
So, this is the famous couch of chat, eh?
I
Good.
don't answer questions at gunpoint, Mr. James.
You're not at gunpoint, Prime Minister. They are.
Oh, Jesus.
Nevertheless, if you think I'm going to answer to you, then I'm
Oh,
afraid
you don't
you'll
have to answer to me, Julia. Are the doors locked and sealed?
Yes, sir. No one's getting around.
Good. Good. All clear.
Good. Thank you. Yes, good.
Jeremy! He looks the same. He's got a little bit of a stubble, though.
Hello, you.
Oh, 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 that's so sweet.
Why didn't you make contact?
We've only put you in their crosshairs. I'm sorry.
Rotten, selfish bastard.
Yes. Keep the show going for me.
I'm gonna clap. Screw that. This is the finale.
Go, Alan. There'll be no killing tonight.
Sorry, I don't think we've met. I'm Patrick Bannon.
Is that what you're telling yourself, is it?
What's he gonna say?
Hate what you've done with the place.
Me too. Would you like your sports?
It's yours.
So, let's talk, shall we?
Armed security are on their way, Mr. Donaldson. I know you know that.
Oh, we best make use of the time we have then, eh?
Well, I'll leave you to it then,
No. I think you should stay too.
for safety.
For balance.
Ooh, what are you gonna say?
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Let's welcome back the National Nightly News. Tonight I'm joined by probably the two most influential people in the country, if not the continent. So let's see if we can't kick over a few rocks and see what's lurking underneath. Prime Minister, if I could turn to you first.
I have nothing to hide.
Except that which is already hidden. Prime Minister, what is norepinephrine?
What is that?
I beg your pardon?
Norepinephrine. It's used in birth control, among other things. If you haven't heard of that, perhaps you could enlighten us in regards to Agrobacterium tumefaciens.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Mr. Donaldson.
Well, that suggests a lack of attention to detail, Prime Minister. It's a bacterium used in the genetic modification of an organism. And I found traces of both these substances in every single one of the menu centre food boxes that I've had out
Oh, Jesus.
from across the territories, if you wonder.
What exactly are you suggesting?
I'm not suggesting anything, Prime Minister. I'm just pointing out the facts.
Oh my God. Is that why Kate and I can't have...
So you blamed it on the radioactive clouds from your bombs?
Before Stacey. We tried so many times.
Prime Minister, is there something wrong with the food?
Oh, jeez.
Fine. You want the truth? You think it'll help your viewers sleep at night? Well, here it is. 6 years ago, when we came to power, we had access to the real facts and figures. And they told us we were doomed. The population was expanding at an unsustainable rate. Within 50 years, we would be out of natural resources. We would war over fuel, and then inevitably food and clean water. It was no exaggeration to say that we were facing extinction. It was supposed to be opt-out contraception, an end to unwanted children, a chance to rebalance. But something went wrong in the testing phase. Nature took over. I never wanted this.
So you covered it up and blamed the sterility on the bombs.
Oh, please don't lecture me on morality, Mr. James. Your hands are far too dirty for that.
Disrupt only did what had to be done.
Disrupt are not the answer. You'll just take us to an even more extreme version
Ooh,
of
I'm
where
cancelling
we
it.
were
I'm
before.
cancelling it.
Your miserable policies will kill us all.
I'm not the one who built the transition centres.
No, you're from a time where people didn't even have the basic right to choose how and when to die.
You turned children against their parents.
We enabled young people to speak up about the abuse that they were facing. And guess what? Most of that abuse came from within their own families.
Identity cards!
Grow up!
Sterilised us against our will.
I built a sustainable future.
That's too much. That's not for you to choose.
Well, if not me, then who? Who would choose it for themselves?
And isn't that at the heart of all this? You don't trust us to choose. You think you know best, you know what's good for us, and if we disagree with you, then you'll send us to betterment. That's why there's no news anymore, because there's no choice, so there's no point.
There should be elections.
Elections have been suspended.
Time to unsuspend them then. If you want to carry on, you'll need a mandate. We have people ready to stand against you in every territory.
So, let's turn to you, Mr. James.
Yes. I want to assure the public that though Disrupt are occasionally forced to violent means, we are not by nature a violent organisation.
Jenny?
Yes, Jeremy?
Could you have this queued up for us, please?
Yes, Jeremy. It'd be a pleasure.
Is that from Disrupt leadership?
In a way. Mr. James, before you launch into a rather premature election campaign, I think it'd be useful for the viewers at home if you were to also answer a question or two.
Of course.
Ooh.
When we come to power, one of the first things we'll do is restore a free press. The truth is very important. No more hidden secrets.
If you say so. From whom do you take your orders, by the way?
I beg your pardon?
Well, You're Disrupt's spokesman, but for whom do you speak?
You know I can't tell you. It's too dangerous for me to say.
Don't worry. I don't share those concerns. You see, I've met with them almost 5 years ago now, back when I was a news anchor. And I also met with them a week ago to discuss tonight's activity. I think they wanted to check that I'd stick to the script, which really shows how little they know you. So this time, I wore a hidden camera. Would you like to see a little of what we discussed?
No, you can't. She'll have them arrested. They'll be dead by morning.
Not an unfair assessment.
Fortunately, it's not up to me. It's up to Alex in the broadcast room. What screen, Jenny?
Screen 4.
No, you can't. My people will stop you. Cut the power to your machines.
Well, I would imagine mine will be doing their level best to ensure that Mr. Donaldson's footage gets the airing it deserves. After all, my security forces will be here soon, and I imagine this will end very badly for all of you.
Queued up and ready.
Thank you, Jenny. Alex, showing this will have consequences.
Oh God.
For someone not showing, it's up to you.
Alex, you got us this far. Please don't fall at the last hurdle.
Oh damn, glad I'm not making this.
Postman, shut up.
Work. All the years of disrupting. You could make it all for nothing.
I'm gonna do it.
Please, don't play that footage.
I'm gonna do it.
And you're absolutely certain in your research?
It's unpalatable but true. Advance are covertly sterilizing the population.
Why don't you just release this through your normal channels?
Mr. James is surprisingly efficient rabble-rouser. The peasants respond to his more earthly qualities. But you, Mr. Donaldson, are a face they trust.
We did not risk our officer's life to rescue you out of outrage.
And afterwards? Once all this is out in the open?
We anticipate considerable unrest, possibly riots.
Followed, of course, in the restoration of democratic elections.
Who's that? Who are these randos?
Nature abhors a vacuum. You, Mr. Donaldson, will create that vacuum, and we should be there to fill it.
That will take considerable resources. From what I understand, Advance took your wealth.
The visible billions, yes.
Some markets still prosper.
There will always be addicts.
And those with...
Maybe I should be censoring it.
Livestock of all ages. A lucrative business indeed.
I should be censoring. I should remain neutral. That's my bad. I'm gonna remain neutral. You know what? I'm gonna remain neutral.
For them, no price is too high.
Folks like us are always well-resourced. You need have no concern about that. We have the required funds to fight and to win.
And once the fight is done, to make sure this aberrance is never seen again. A return to the natural order of things. The wheat rises to the top and the chaff is burned away. No more living side by side with ill-educated
Oh yeah, no way am I censoring this.
Pile up in the ghettos.
Yeah.
Strict order. Antoine got the axe. Everyone back in there.
Including our Mr. James. It amazes me how he cannot hear the Damoclean sword as it dangles above his head.
No, he was an ignorant bull. He sees only the red cape in front of him. Never the red blade.
And so it is with the low orders. They are lost in this new world.
They will gladly walk back to old one, and they will be ours again, as it should be.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
You set me up.
No, Alan, you did that to yourself.
Now do you understand what you're doing?
Do you understand why we have to?
Pathetic. Neither of you recognises your own reflection.
Well, look, time's up and it's still going.
For long, I imagine. For any of you.
Security are outside. They've been here for 5 minutes, but they're not doing anything. Turns out there's a lot of them who wanted children.
Ooh.
We're already a few minutes over, Megan, but with ratings like this, Bozeman's no fool.
Do you want to take us out?
It should be you.
It should be both of us. You start.
Before we go tonight,
one final thought.
There's so much to digest here. What's happened tonight in this political circus.
The tent is collapsing and the ringmasters have lost their footing.
There will be elections. Soon, I'd imagine. You'll be able to choose.
These two will run. A choice between a shit sandwich and a cold cup of soup. A circus of horrors.
Two extremes, both offering their own form of misery.
You can choose advance and be equal,
In cages, like performing lions.
or disrupt and be free.
To struggle and starve.
Or you can do something different. You can run. You can stand. You can stop promoting the way things are and change it.
You're good people, and you are sensible people. You know the difference between right and wrong.
So stop whinging and do something. Take responsibility, because if you don't, it'll all be left to these clowns.
And that's the worst circus of all.
My name's Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf.
Have a transformative night.
And then make tomorrow better.
And we're out. You're done. This program, this channel, all
No,
of you.
Julia, not them. We're done. They got us both.
Your security team say they'll escort you when you're ready. We can call you a taxi, Alan.
Where would I go?
Wherever you want.
Am I under arrest?
I think you know you've made that impossible, Mr. Donaldson.
seek to separate and destroy us.
My bosses won't be pleased with you.
Child sex traffickers and wannabe dictators. The natural
Shouldn't have
enemies of the
censored it.
reporter.
Should remain neutral. It's my bad. Because it seemed like they forced me to do this, you know?
We'll do it together.
Yes. And then we'll burn this set.
Shit. Shit, we did it! Woo! I'm not sure if I had a good ending or not, but I felt like that was alright, you know? Good job to the developers. Like, honestly, this is like a really, really good game. Like, I didn't expect these things to happen. Lawrence Bloodcash remains beloved in the nation and hated in the industry. Yeah, I think I should have found out what he did wrong. Chase is still seeking funding against his ruin. He also needs scientists and engineers. Is it because I painted him in a good light? I don't know why. Lil C's career has moved from strength to strength. She has recently released a line of scented candles and a sex tape. Sophia Remington remained in the Melvalian embassy for 6.5 years. She's yet to face trial. Oh bother, Lord Melvalians. 20 years after David and Ingrid's bitter divorce, baby Dante developed his superpowers and destroyed all marine life south of the equator. Holy shit. Johnny and Tiffany's baby was named Goldie Clitoris Ham Sleeves. They grew up to become the state agent. Jesus. Hey, good job, everybody. Good job, good job. I'm just gonna skip, like... Wow, honestly, that was a wild ride. I definitely feel like I'm gonna play it on my downtime and see like all the different endings, because I do have like the achievements to unlock and all that stuff as well. Yeah.
Oh, good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
The votes are in, and it's a decisive win for Accord. The new centralist party snatched victory from under the noses of the mainstream parties.
Incoming Prime Minister Fatima Chowdhury called Accord's win proof that the major parties had lost the trust of the nation and signalled the end of extremist politics.
Neither Advance nor Disrupt, who failed to garner even 10% of the vote between them, have released a statement.
Later, we'll be looking in detail at the election results across the nation before Jeremy brings us a report on the recent unrest in Valdez.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Hey. Oh, what? 1 out of 14? Holy shit, there's so many others. A renewed mandate. This one is an Accord. Changing of the guard. I don't know. I don't know if I got the good ending or not, but yay. Oh, I can play a Donaldson as well. I think that's a different one. It's like a DLC or something. But I think I'll play that on my own. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think of the choices that I've made. Hopefully I feel like I made the right choices, given the situation I was in. If you want to find out all the different endings, you should try and get the game yourself. It's pretty entertaining. It's pretty challenging as well. And I'm curious to see what you guys will do next, because you've seen what I do. How about you, right? So that's it for now for broadcast. I do have an idea of a different game that I want to play, and you will find out. So for now, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, be sure to like, subscribe, and get that bell on to stay up to date on all my latest videos. As always, be safe, take care, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace!